300, Qantas 21. Climb flight 350.
Qantas 21, contact Melbourne Centre on 122.4.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Amanda, let's prepare for landing.
You're welcome, Captain Shea.
We're on the ILS Yankee approach to runway 27 at Melbourne. We'll be flying the RASI 1 Alpha arrival. Transition level is 120. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 27. Weather shows winds 305 at 6 knots. Cabo K. In case of missed approach, we'll follow the published procedure. Squawk code remains 5235. Approach frequency is 135.7. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 135 knots. Once on the ground, we'll taxi to gate Pier Golf Apron Overflow G60E. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friendly crew speaking. We have just begun our descent into Melbourne. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position. Thank you for
Velocity
your cooperation.
95, Melbourne approach, roger. Melbourne QNH 1026.
Melbourne departure velocity 95, request high level.
Velocity 95, stay altitude.
Contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Piper 77 Sierra, direct visa. Descend altitude 2500, cleared for the ILS runway 27 approach. Visa transition. Piper 77 Sierra, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Direct visa. Descend to altitude 2500. Cleared for ILS runway 27 approach. Visa transition. Haifa 77 Sierra. Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5. Haifa 77 Sierra. Melbourne Tower, Haifa 77 Sierra, evening. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 27.
Haifa 77 Sierra, Melbourne Tower, roger. Continue approach runway 27.
Jetstar 505, welcome to Melbourne. Contact ground on 121.7.
Ground 121.7.
Etihad 901 November, welcome to Melbourne. Contact ground on 121.7.
Ground 121.7.
$2,500.
2,500. Contact 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. 2
Qantas 6907, holding short of 34, ready for departure. Qantas 6907, winds 300 at 6, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, cleared for takeoff, Qantas 6907.
Jetstar 431, welcome to Melbourne. Contact ground on 121.7.
121.7, just 431.
Qantas 7365, welcome to Melbourne. Contact ground on 121.7.
Contact ground 121.7, Qantas 7365, thanks, bye-bye.
2737, contact departure.
Contact departure, Danny 737.
Qantas 6907, contact departure, safe travels.
Over to departure, Qantas 6907.
Jetstar 419er, welcome to Melbourne. Contact ground on 121.7.
Contact ground 121.7, Jetstar 419.
Hyper 77 Sierra, Melbourne Tower, winds 300 at 6, runway 27, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Hypha 77 Sierra.
Jetstar 570, short of 27, ready for departure.
Jetstar 570, winds 300 at 6, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 27, Jetstar 570.
Kodiak 8 Charlie Golf, contact departure on 118.9er. 118.9er, 8 Charlie Golf.
Qantas 321, welcome to Melbourne. Contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 for Melbourne ground. Thank you very much. Qantas 321.
Jetstar 570, contact departure.
Okay, switching to departure, Jetstar 570.
Alpha 77 Sierra, contact ground on 121.7.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Proceed
to
to ground
Melbourne.
on
We hope you enjoyed your
121.7.
flight with us today.
Alpha 77
Did you
Sierra.
know that Melbourne is known as the coffee capital of Australia? It's also famous for its vibrant art scene and beautiful laneways filled with street art. Thank you for flying with Corona. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. The local time here is 7:45 p.m. Captain Shea, First Officer Amanda, and the entire crew
Melbourne
would like to say
ground,
goodbye to you
Alpha
now.
77 Sierra.
If you have a connecting
Evening.
flight,
We're clear of
please take
runway
note.
27 and ready to
Flight
taxi to the
Qantas
gate.
123 to Sydney departs at 8:15 p.m. from gate 12, and Jetstar 456 to Brisbane departs at 8:30 p.m. from gate 15. Thank you and have a wonderful time.
77 Sierra, Melbourne ground, taxi to Pier Golf, apron overflow gate G60E via November, Echo, cross runway 16, then Alpha. Good day.
Melbourne ground, good afternoon. Qantas 21 spot Echo 5. Requesting push and start.
Pure Golf apron overflow gate Golf 60 Echo. November Echo, cross runway 16, then Alpha. Alpha 77 Sierra.
Velocity 349 at contact tower on 120.5.
Over to tower, velocity 349er.
Bundy 737, ready for pushback and engine start.
Bundy 737, Melbourne ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north, Bundy 737.
Bundy 737, contact tower on 120.5.
Melbourne ground, approaching 112, request pushback and ramp up. Collision 112 Melbourne ground, pushback and startup approved.
Pushback and startup approved, Melbourne on 1311.
Melbourne ground, Jetstar 474, request IFR clearance to Sydney as Bob.
Jetstar 474I wasn't able to find an IFR flight plan for you. You can create an IFR flight plan on SimBrief and then file it with us through the Say Intentions website.
Jetstar ground, can you pick up my IFR flight plan or IFR clearance to Sydney?
Boarding requested. Passengers.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We are all good to go now, and we'll be pushing back here in a couple of minutes. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Jetstar 972, pushback approved, face west.
Pushback approved, facing west, just on 972.
QJet 1502, push and start approved.
Start clearance. Roger, pushback approved, QJet 1502.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just arrived at Melbourne International Airport, and on behalf of Captain Shea, First Officer Amanda, and the entire crew, I would like to thank you for flying with us today on Corona Flight Y77S. We hope you have a wonderful stay here in Melbourne, enjoy your vacation, and have safe travels to your next destination. It was a pleasure having you on board, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye and take care.
Can you turn on the taxi lights, please? Cheers, thanks for that. Romeo Hotel Alpha.
All aircraft be advised, information Delta is now current. QNH 1017. Jetstar 946 contact tower on 120.5.
Switching to tower, Jetstar 946.
QJet 1502 ready to taxi.
QJet 1502, runway 27 taxi via Quebec, cross runway 27 at your discretion.
Runway 27 taxi.